Only a handful of people experience love at first sight, and one couple from Martinsville, Virginia, was lucky enough to have it. Amid tragic and challenging circumstances, they made a brave and inspiring decision. Sarah Myler and Jeffrey Benish had mutual friends on Facebook, and the connection led to a life-changing coffee date in 2012. Sparks flew, and they knew they would be together from the beginning. The couple could never have imagined the journey life would take them on. They faced their fair share of ups and downs until one of them passed away, but not before they got the perfect ending to their once-in-a-lifetime love story. Sarah adored Jeffrey, a volunteer firefighter and a kind-hearted soul. He moved in with Sarah and her sister and niece. The four of them got along well, and in 2015, Jeffrey popped the question with his grandmother's ring. However, life got ahead of them, and they weren't rushing to say, "I do." Little did they know their wedding would happen in the most unlikely place in the duress of circumstances. It was not the ideal situation, but the couple was tying the knot for the sake of love. They couldn't arrange a marriage license in such a short time, so their vows wouldn't be legally binding, but that didn't matter to them. In 2018, Jeffrey was diagnosed with a heart disease that resulted in lots of time in the hospital. And in 2020, doctors revealed Jeffrey's heart was too weak for a transplant, and he had limited time with his loved ones. Sarah was devastated and knew there was something she still wanted to do. She wanted to marry her best friend and the love of her life, and he wanted the same thing. With the help of her family and hospital staff, Sarah arranged a wedding instantly, she shared. One of Jeff's favorite nurses helped us find a place to be married outside, and someone else arranged for a classical guitarist from the amazing art program they have at Duke. It was not the ideal situation, but the couple was tying the knot for the sake of love. They couldn't arrange a marriage license in such a short time, so their vows wouldn't be legally binding, but that didn't matter to them. The lovebirds only cared about making the commitment they wished they made many years before. Thanks to a colleague, Sarah managed to get a wedding dress for the intimate ceremony. She recalled her colleague mentioning that she had a wedding gown she planned to get rid of earlier in the year. Thankfully, she still had it, and Sarah explained. "I called her and said, 'Can I borrow it?' It was a beautiful sunshine day in the gardens of Duke Medicine Pavilion, where Jeffrey was receiving palliative care, and the love between Sarah and Jeffrey was undeniable. They said their vows and enjoyed the precious moment that would last forever." Jeffrey passed away on April 2, 2020, just a few days after the ceremony. His new wife was by his side and held his hand during the final moments. In one final display of Jeffrey's selflessness and generosity, Sarah revealed that he was an organ donor. His passing was not in vain, and he would save countless lives. Netizens were stunned by the couple's unique experience. Their modern-day love story was inspiring, albeit heartbreaking. Many users offered condolences, and others admitted they were emotional after reading about Sarah and Jeffrey. Jeffrey and Sarah, thank you both for showing us that love endures, love lasts, and love isn't defeated. This moment for both of you was beautiful. Together, you have touched the hearts of all of America. Sally Fosnick, March 28, 2021. What a wonderful and beautiful wedding, and prayers to both of them. What a great hospital to do that for them. Peggy Buckner, March 27, 2021. Such a great story. It made the hair stand on my arms. Congratulations to both. You look handsome, and she's beautiful. Lila Mihai, March 27, 2021. God bless you, Sarah and Jeffrey, now in heaven. Sarah, Jeffrey will always be in your heart, and his spirit will be with you always. Thank you to the hospital staff for making this possible. Lynn Jenkin, September 5, 2021. Sarah and Jeffrey were lucky to have found each other. While they experienced lots of pain and loss, they'd also had the opportunity to know true love. Rest in peace, kind man. Click here for another story about a heartwarming moment in a hospital. One bride visited her ill father wearing her wedding dress so he would have the chance to walk her down the aisle. The look on his face was priceless.